Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Grace's drugging scheme is the cause of Liam's worsening symptoms, but he is not dying. According to previews on the bold and the beautiful, Liam Spencer might not actually be dying. Are Liam's symptoms getting worse because of Dr. Grace Buckingham's drugging scheme? There may be a reason why has spent so much time watching Liam pop his pills, as the show has undoubtedly been concentrating on them in recent weeks. It's obvious that Grace is the source of these drugs because her name is even printed on the bottle. Liam was once again seen taking his meds during the July 3rd episode, which also included Grace being harassed over the phone. Grace was often contacted by phone and text, but it was obvious that she didn't want to hear from them. Even John Finnegan could see that Grace was under a lot of stress. Finn offered to listen if Grace ever wanted to talk, acknowledging that her family had endured a lot. But Grace is most likely under severe orders to keep the truth from Finn and other people. The show seems to be slanting toward a fresh mystery that will finally put an end to Liam's life-threatening condition. Grace appears oddly committed to seeing that Liam proceeds with a combo of chemotherapy and radiation. Grace is being quite demanding about this, even though Finn warned about the potential negative implications. Is Grace being blackmailed into giving Liam drugs? Has Grace been making Liam appear ill in an attempt to force him into this treatment plan? Since the show stated that Grace was a cardiologist in earlier plots, it's really odd that she is obsessed with Liam's case. Maybe Grace is conspiring with someone to fabricate brain scans and control the entire circumstance. After his fall, Liam might have a tumor or at least a brain problem, but it might not be as serious as Grace has been making it seem. The reason Grace would lie is most likely related to the one receiving those calls and texts. Given that Finn brought up Grace's previous familial issues, this may have something to do with Dr. Reese Buckingham and some of his previous dubious ties. Is Liam expected to act like a lab rat or something similar? Grace might be trying to deceive Liam with her treatment plan if she is deceiving him with those medications. Could not be exactly what it seems like. It goes without saying that if the program decides to go this path with Grace, there will be a lot of questions. Supporters will be curious to find out who is in charge, and how Liam ended up involved in this crazy plot. In any case, it seems possible that this is a rewrite that could reverse Liam's terrible destiny before it happens. Given that Liam will be featured in September episodes and that Scott Clifton has continued to film, there might actually be hope for the character's future. We must admit that Eric's unimpressive response to his son getting engaged to Taylor on Monday made us a little too happy. Did he cheer? Yes, eventually. Did he offer congrats? Yes, but after a long silence. Getting married to someone other than Brooke confused him, even though his son getting married again is nothing unusual. Like us, we're curious as to whether Ridge accepted retaliation against his ex or true love. In any case, we are eagerly anticipating the drama of the wedding day. We also laughed on Wednesday when Hayes showed his mother the fortune teller that Sunshine had assisted him in creating. At first, Steffi was thrilled and even took a brief trip down memory lane to color them in and write brief notes about her early years. However, there were no messages on this. It featured illustrations of a dead woman, a sun, a moon and a broken heart. Oh no. It would seem logical that she would presume Luna was involved, but she wasn't. Rather, she traveled to the school to speak with the instructor. Steffi not only walked straight into Luna's little trap on Thursday, but she was also incredibly ignorant about the fortune-telling toy. Whoops! Steffi was left to confront her deadly foe by herself while poor Ms. Dillon was tied and bound in the closet, powerless to assist. Luna wasn't playing around either. With her revolver drawn, she was prepared to eliminate Steffi permanently if she even gave a slight flinch. Sheila's rescue, Lee's unexpected viewpoint, and shooting victim. Fans may anticipate seeing who is shot by Luna Nozawa's rifle in the upcoming spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Lee Finnegan and John Finnegan, meantime, have an unexpected viewpoint in common. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Let's begin with Sheila Carter-Sharp, who is committed to saving Steffi Forrester Finnegan and stopping Luna. Sheila rushed to the Cliff home as soon as she realized Luna was about to shoot Steffi. Taylor Hayes had the option of encouraging Sheila to call the police or offering to get in touch with Steffi. Rather, she believed Sheila was lying when she said Steffi was in danger. Taylor may come to regret not acting sooner rather than later. Luna was pointing a revolver at Steffi when Sheila arrived at the painting class. The repentant villain will exert every effort to persuade Luna to put down the gun. Now though there may be no way to stop Luna. She will be placed in handcuffs the moment she puts down that pistol. Luna may decide to fight to the death since she believes she has nothing left to lose. Who is going to be the victim of a shooting? While battling for the pistol with Grandma, could Luna be shot? Is it possible that Luna shot Sheila by accident? Will someone else rush through the door and become a victim? Or may Steffi be shot? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn will continue to speak with his mother while he is in the hospital. Lee cut off a conversation between Grace Buckingham and Finn. Lee and Finn then talked about Luna. Lee will offer an unexpected viewpoint as they discuss the matter. Perhaps Lee will acknowledge that no child raised in Luna's environment could grow up to be a respectable person. Maybe Lee is aware that Luna's life would have been better under Finn's influence. In any event, the situation is complex. Additionally, there is the Liam Spencer problem. The individual has yet to inform anyone of his impending death. Stay tuned because at the very least Bill Wyatt and Will Spencer deserve to say farewell while they can. What is the plot thread you are most excited to follow? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. To find out what happens next, keep watching the soap opera on CBS or Paramount+. Sheila interrupts the altercation between Steffi and Luna. The Bold and the Beautiful reveals that Rich Forrester promises to arrest Liam Spencer and Hope Logan, while Sheila Sharp will interrupt the fight between Steffi Forrester and Luna Nozawa. Rich will join Hope and Liam in the design office at Forrester Creations to continue their talk. After Will Spencer's sting operation, the three of them will talk about Luna and the idea that she is still out there someplace. Ridge will assure Liam and Hope that he is putting pressure on the police to locate Luna and apprehend her once more as soon as possible, despite their fears. Ridge will continue to hold out hope that Deputy Chief Bradley Baker and his staff can reincarcerate Luna before she causes harm to others. Naturally, according to spoilers, Ridge won't notice that Luna is already threatening Steffi with a gun. At the beach house, where Luna is armed and prepared to make her greatest enemy listen, Steffi was just ambushed. Sheila Sharp will get some important information from Taylor Hayes while Luna is furious at Steffi. Everything might fall into place after Taylor divulges Steffi's whereabouts and maybe provides information about the eerie fortune teller Hayes Finnegan brought home. After learning about Miss Sunshine, Sheila may conclude that Luna is luring Steffi. In any event, Sheila will soon dash to the beach home and break up Luna and Steffi's argument. Sheila will put herself in risk in order to talk Luna out of it and spare Steffi from a terrible end. Is Sheila going to be shot rather than Steffi? Will Sheila's interference cause Luna to accidentally shoot her own grandmother? The unsettling fortune teller of Steffi. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa coerced Ms. Dillon into making a phone call at gunpoint, while Steffi Forrester was frightened by a paper fortune teller. Miss Sunshine, also known as Luna, discussed helping Hayes Finnegan construct a gift that his mother would never forget at the beach house in the episode. After that, Luna taught the entire art class how to build origami fortune tellers, but she still gave Hayes extra attention and made drawings for Steffi's interior. Luna grinned as the lesson was coming to an end and reflected on how bleak Steffi's future appeared to be. Luna said she had an appointment to attend, but Ms. Dillon hoped Miss Sunshine could stay and greet all the parents at pickup. Later, after returning home from his art class, Hayes told Steffi and Taylor Hayes about Miss Sunshine, an assistant who helped out with his mother's gift. Steffi was thrilled to see what Hayes created with Miss Sunshine's assistance, but she found it strange as she was always informed of any staff changes. Steffi remembered making one as a child as well, after realizing it was a paper fortune teller. After Steffi selected a color and a number, Hayes displayed an image of a sun. Before Taylor took her turn and received a broken heart, Steffi's subsequent selection revealed a moon. When the last image showed a woman with excess for eyes, Taylor and Steffi became even more concerned because they already believed this was becoming strange. It was obviously about her death, but Steffi dismissed it as a fortune, saying she needed to get more sleep so Hayes wouldn't worry. Steffi and Taylor discussed their worries about Miss Sunshine doing this kind of thing with the children after Hayes had finished playing in the adjacent room. Eventually, Ms. Dillon gave Steffi a call, and she shared some of her worries with her. Ms. Dillon appeared apprehensive when she stated that Miss Sunshine was a kind woman, but she needed to talk to Steffi and didn't want to discuss specifics over the phone. Steffi was prepared to let Taylor come over right away and babysit since Ms. Dillon made it seem essential by claiming it was about Hayes. It was discovered back at the beach house that Luna had coerced Ms. Dillon into making that call while she was being held at gunpoint. As she questioned what Luna would do to Steffi, Ms. Dillon became tense. Remy Price told Sheila at Il Giardino that he was concerned about Luna after they met at the shooting range, and he gave her some advice. When Sheila flashed back to Luna, she informed Remy that she was leaving town with a bang. Sheila appeared uneasy about Luna's next course of action as a result.